Pushrod Fury.
Welcome to part 3 of the series. I'm going to ride across Glacier National Park, starting at the entrance in St. Mary, and taking the road to the sun to Apgar Campground. Interestingly, we were stopped by several people and warned about road construction, about a 10-mile stretch. It was really muddy, really wet, and full of potholes. People saying they have plenty of motorcycling experience, telling us that road is impossible for motorcycles. Don't do it, or use extreme caution. But we were camping where we had plans to camp at Apgar Campground. We wanted to ride through Glacier and enjoy the beautiful scenery. So let's check out the scenery, and then let's see what unfolds when we get to that stretch of road. By the way, you need a pass to ride on the road to the sun, or you need to have camping reservations. We did buy passes, but they had expired because our trip was delayed. Luckily, we made camping reservations, which gave us passage across the road and allowed us to enjoy this beautiful ride. We met some of the wildlife. These ground squirrels seemed a little bit too comfortable with people, but it made a cute photo op. Keep in mind, you're riding through a national park. You don't have the road to yourself. Check out this stretch of hazards. First, this guy. Then, a bus almost crossing the yellow line. A car across the yellow line. As you come around this corner, you'll see a couple more exciting things. There's plenty to look at and plenty of distracted drivers. Over here we got cars parked the wrong direction and people doing a wedding photo shoot. And of course this car wants to cross the yellow line. There we go. Once we make it past that set of hazards, I wouldn't necessarily say hazards, but some really bad decisions. So as we pull up here, we're facing downhill on a mountain. So of course you want to park your conversion van facing downhill without the wheels pointing to the curb. And look at that. Keep your dog off leash, especially with motorcycles pulling up. So anyway, I'm sure you already know, hazards are around every corner. Or bad decisions. Well, this is where the good road conditions ended and the test of our wits began. So just check out this slippery peanut butter-like mud and what appears to be never-ending potholes at a pattern that's almost impossible to dodge them. This went on and on and on. Then we get to this, where the entire road's covered with water. Now you know there's potholes underneath there, but you just can't see them. And the water's deep. There's no way I was going to run my bike through it. So up onto this shoulder, if you will, and squeeze through this tight spot of rocks, construction barriers, to try to get past this lake that formed in the middle of the road. Finally we get to a section of road that has the potholes filled in, at least for the other side, and then finally our side. The road surface became smoother, much easier to ride. We enjoyed a few miles of that just before we got to the exit of our campground.
Wow, that was fun. Let's do it again. Whatever that smell is isn't good.
Mine or yours? They should just close that road.
That was fucked up. You did such a good job. We really need to take a dual sport class. This is crazy.
I felt like I had to pass you, otherwise I was gonna like...
Yeah, I'm glad you did, because I have no traction at all.
Of course, it took a little time for a celebratory photo of making it through that messy road. And I think that may have upset the motorcycling gods. We should have just made it to camp and got ready for what was ahead. Check this out.
Fuck. Oh, we're gonna get pedicures and everything. Glamping in Glacier National Park here. This is what they call a hail auditory treatment. This is a hail bath. It's good for cleansing and things and de-stressing. Very good.
Luckily, the storm didn't last long, and we were able to get the camp set up and cook a proper dinner and settle in for the night. But my goodness, was that intense. I knew I needed dual sport tires on the F800. There's no way we were going to make it all the way to Alaska with just street tires. So after a quick wash down, of course breaking a little bit of the rules to do it, we found a shop called All Moto Tire And sure enough, they had the Continental TKC 70s in stock. They were able to get them installed. Don, it's absolutely awesome. Got us completely set up and ready to go. As always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode in the series on this incredible journey.